the conditioned self, which is the part of us that is wounded, and it is also the part of us that has an experience that it wants to maintain, and it doesn't want you to mess with it. And it is actually a wounded child. So if you think about it, when you see a small child and they're having a temper tantrum and they're having a meltdown of some sort, you wouldn't want to be mean to that small child, right? You wouldn't want to encourage that child to, shut up or be quiet or don't cry or boys don't cry or stop crying because it's making me crazy kind of thing. You'd really want to be the sturdy oak, which I encourage parents to do, is be the sturdy oak. And you know what? You can bend and it's like the leaves on a tree. You can bend in the wind, you can bend in all the things that are going on, and, just allow that to occur while you're being the sturdy oak for your wounded child as well, or for the small child that you see that is having a problem, because that's what we want to do. We want to give that wounded piece of us love. Now, people oftentimes think if they're running up against their conditioned self, that they need to be stern with it and firm and be, and there's a difference between being firm and being over the top, with being overly angry. And there's a difference between that and being loving and kind and accepting. And I mean, sometimes it is hard to do that, right? It's hard to do that with ourselves. It's hard to do that with other people sometimes. And don't get me wrong, I am not perfect in this area. But what I want to impart upon you is that the healing of your wounded child first begins with, first of all, recognizing when you're in your conditioned self or the wounded part of you, and then being able to then recognize the red flags and the things that may be coming up for you. It may be that because it is very, very crafty. And oftentimes I have found that with people who are highly intelligent, not necessarily just book wise, but just with your awareness. I mean, sometimes the wounded part of you will scream very loudly at you and make you think that's what you need to do. And or make you think that you're going to be in trouble or that something bad is going to happen to you. But you have to discern really what's reality. Like, do you need to protect yourself this time from something? Is that your intuition talking to you, that it's providing some healthy information for you? Or is that your wounded self